Throughout history, there has been games that have come and gone, games that have been popular at one time but then die off either because the next new thing comes out or people just grow out of it. But there's been a few games that have proven time and time again that that's not always the case, and some games just don't go away. Like Minecraft, a game that people constantly either hate or love. I'm being serious, there will be times where Minecraft is absolutely adored, like its peak during 2011 or 14. Then all of a sudden those same people do a complete 180 and then completely hate it. And then all of a sudden people like it again. Pick a side. I think it's because most people have a mob mentality. They just go with what the popular opinion is. Like with Fortnite. You tell someone you still play Fortnite, they'll just look at you until you say it sucks. I've dabbled with Fortnite for a bit 2 years ago and thought it was pretty fun. Until that one time where you shoot someone and all of a sudden they turn into Bob the Builder and construct a medieval castle around them. So when you try to do the same thing, they just build a ramp to get right on top of you, so you uninstall the game because it happened one too many times. The point I'm trying to say is, sometimes it's justified. Well, for me personally, I've always liked Minecraft, even when everyone was despising it in 2018. In fact, 2018 was the year where I played a lot of Minecraft, more so earlier in the year, as you can see here. This is my creative world from 2015. It started off as a small village, but slowly but surely it expanded into what you see now, and the stuff out here is what I added in 2018. The world has gone through quite a bit of additions, from small village to what you see now, then a huge wall around it to keep zombies out, then taking it down because I didn't really like it anymore, then having the save file corrupt on me 2 different times, and the only way I was able to get it back is because I copied it to another profile on the PS3. But it was before the wall was taken down, so I had to take it down all over again. And I still don't think this area is exactly how I had it. You see, that's the thing about Minecraft. It doesn't have a story mode or anything. Whatever you do is completely up to you, so your only limits for the most part is your creativity. So in a way, you could never really run out of stuff to do. You can just be a simple farmer, build a castle or fort, or entire cities. The stuff people create in Minecraft is crazy. Or if you're more of an adventure type guy, survival mode is for you. Here you can create, explore, craft, die, fight, pillage, anything you want. The enemies in this game are called mobs. They range in area from slime cubes, zombies, skeletons, creepers, spiders, and dang it, this is Skyrim. Has anyone actually realized just how similar these two games are? I mean, come on. A wooden sword, stone sword, iron sword, gold sword, diamond sword, torch, dragons, pickaxe, woodcutters, axe, bow and arrows, and they're both open world adventure games where you're given free reign to do whatever you want, explore caves, fortresses, dungeons, steal and kill from the local villagers. Minecraft is basically Skyrim for kids, but without the voice acting. And it even gets re-released on everything too. Well, when you start a survival world, you start off in the middle of a random generated world. You just dropped right in, no objectives given, no sense of direction. You have to figure out what to do on your own. I don't know what people did back then to figure anything out. Like, how did people figure out you can break a tree by punching it? Well, after breaking a bunch of trees, you can get wood to create sticks and a crafting table to create more stuff with the wood, like wooden tools. Except you should never do that because it's a waste. How many people have created the full wooden set? Wooden sword, pickaxe, axe, shovel, as soon as they create a crafting table, and then not use any of it because they mine stone right after. So skip the wooden tools, go straight to stone, but of course tools break, which is why you go mining for materials. It can be as easy as mining stone, coal, or sometimes iron, which are all above ground. But if you want the better stuff, you're gonna be mining for a while. Gold is the fastest material in the game, but it's the weakest of all the items, while diamond is the strongest and more durable. But it's not easy to find, and back in the day of 2011 and 2013, it was really hard to find. Like, there'd only be like 5 diamond ores in the world ever. But come on, how else am I gonna make that horse armor? There's also 2 optional objectives you can do. They are defeating the Wither and Nether Dragon. The Wither is a force of destruction you have to kill, and you can only build it by getting Wither skeleton skulls, and they're only found in the Nether, which you have to build by getting obsidian by washing lava out with water. Oh wait, that's cobblestone. It's the other way over. Actually, just ignore that. Just know that you need 12 to 16 pieces of obsidian, and then you need to light them on fire, and boom, you're in the Nether. I think this place speaks for itself. I don't like being in here that much because it's easy to get lost because your map doesn't work in here. And if you get lost, you could spend hours just trying to find the portal to get back. But you need to be here if you want to get to the end because you need to kill a blaze to get the blaze rod to make an Eye of Ender. And the atmosphere in here is eerie because the whole place is red and dark and surrounded by lava and different enemies. You have pigmen, which are basically zombie pigs, blaze rods, wither skeletons, magma cubes, and don't forget, ghasts. Let's get out of here. Minecraft is a game that's changed a lot from pre-classic to the Nether update, which was just released, which adds more stuff to the Nether. I spent a majority of my time playing Minecraft on my PS3, and that got its last update in 2018, the Aquatic update. It wasn't until the next year in August when I got it for Switch, which was the Bedrock edition, that I got hit with a bunch of new stuff that I was pretty unfamiliar with. Pillagers, Ravagers, Phantoms, Endless Worlds, the End Village. Yeah, they were in the PS3 version, but I was mostly a creative guy, so I never went to the end. My first experience with Minecraft was in 2013 on an old HP Pavilion A1647C. I spent so many hours just playing on creative and survival, building really tall buildings and stuff, and from what I remember, it ran pretty good. But it was also a pretty old version. How old? I don't know. Steve still had a voice, that's how old. Then in 2013, I got the PS3 demo and would play it over and over to the point where I knew where all the discs and secrets were. Man, coming back here brings back so many memories. Yeah, I'll say 2013 was another great year, especially around the holidays. And then in 2014, I got the full thing, which was just the 1 kilobyte download unlocker. Come on, I could have done that on a jailbroken PS3. Other than that, I didn't really do a lot. It wasn't until the year after when I had cousins over and they created a creative world and blew it up that I got back into it. So I recreated the world with the same terrain and seed, and look at it now. Yeah, I already said I went into a bit of a Minecraft boom period in early 2018. I just got obsessed with building things like my house and grandparents' house and this one and an overpass. And there's underground tunnels under here that I ended up covering up. No reason, just felt like it. And there's a not so secret entrance to an indoor garden here. And there's a McDonald's and a church, which was actually the last thing I built in 2019. Yep, this is what 4 years does to a world. And while I'm on my PS3, I also think the worlds from 2013 and older are the best worlds than the ones they have now. The worlds back then were more vast and diverse with ravines, spider caves, random waterfalls and lava falls, mushroom islands. It made exploring funner, while the ones now are kinda quantity over quality. Yeah, the worlds are randomly generated, but the pre-2014 ones did them slightly better. And even sprinting while flying was faster too. But the worlds not being up to par as the classic ones doesn't really take away from the game's visuals. I'm not talking about the ground or textures or anything. I'm talking about the lighting and scenery, like going to the top of a mountain and just watching the sunset or sunrise with music by C418 playing. With the right song and view, this game could be very relaxing and peaceful. The music complements the game well. It can be peaceful and adventurous or downright terrifying depending on the situation. But more often than not, you're getting hit with calming music, which really makes the Minecraft experience. Minecraft is a game that you can just pick up and play, or a game you just want to play to take your mind off stuff or relax and have fun. It's really up to you. I get a wave of nostalgia from certain music just because I would hear it when making this house right here. Minecraft, it just brings me peace and calms me down, and it's pretty special to me. Whether it's traversing through the worlds or just sitting down listening to the music or just reminiscing on times of old. I just forget about whatever's going on and I don't even know how to explain it. I just lose myself, and even if just for a moment, live in my own world. Which is why I can always see myself coming back to Minecraft. Because it's just the little or mundane things like finishing a house after spending hours on it, or killing the Ender Dragon, or just playing with friends and letting your mind run wild. Either way, I don't think I'll ever stop playing this because somehow or some way, I'll always end up coming back to it.